there's 4 movements, starting with glute bridges on the left leg first. So laying flat on your back, bringing those feet as close to your fingers as possible, making sure your feet are a little bit outside your hips, not super narrow. Then you're going to be bringing your left leg up first. As you guys fire up, squeezing the glutes at the top and back down. So 45 seconds of work, resting 15 seconds, and then switching sides. Thinking about closing that rib cage, guys, almost like your hollow body position. And a slight pause at the top. After you're done with the 45 seconds of work, you'll go into your fire hydrants on the left leg. So on your hands and knees, lifting and back down. 45 seconds of work, and then 15 seconds of rest and switching sides. So try to keep track of your reps, you guys. That way you guys match them throughout those 45 seconds in the 4 rounds. So one time through all 4 movements will be 1 round. You'll complete that for 4. For your guys' workout, you are doing 10 down to 1 rep of a sumo deadlift high pull and a push press. If you guys have a barbell, your goal should be maybe 95-65. If you guys have to scale down a little bit, maybe 75-55. If you guys brought home dumbbells or kettlebells, try to use both of them. If you guys need to scale down and only use one, you guys can do that as well. So for your sumo deadlift high pull, the sumo is a sumo stance, so outside your hips and shoulders, making sure you are wide. Then starting all the way down, make sure your chest is nice and tall, flat back. It's going to be pulling all the way up, high elbows, coming down to hang position and back to the floor, like your deadlift. So you'll start with the 10 reps and then going straight into 10 push press. So feet right under your hips, bringing that weight to a front rack position. You'll do a slight dip, keeping that chest nice and tall, driving that weight up overhead and back to that front rack position. So 10 reps. Then once you're done with those 10, you'll go down to 9. 9 sumo deadlift high pull, 9 push press, all the way to 1. Make sure you guys write your times in Wodify for this, and then let us know what weight you used. So for your guys' cool down, it's going to be a 400-meter single arm carry. So bringing that weight up overhead, locked out arm, active shoulder, walking, switching it as often as needed. If you guys can get down to a 200-meter and then switching it 200 meters back, equaling out to a 400-meter, you guys can do that, or switch as often as needed. So making sure that shoulder's active, arms locked out, no bent arms while you're walking. If you guys aren't going outside and you're doing it inside, do a 2-minute static hold on each arm. If you guys don't have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, you guys can always use a bumper plate overhead. Make sure you guys, if you haven't done a Zoom class yet, definitely check out the Zoom classes, 7 a.m., noon, and 6 p.m. If you have any questions, write it in the comments.